Is it time to buy or sell Arista Networks stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Arista Networks. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since June 26, 2025, our system has ranked Arista Networks as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.11. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 16.27% since we first identified Arista Networks as a buy candidate 28 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.58% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 31.87% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 13.11% and 39.19%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of around 2.42%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 43.29% and positive 14.1% within the next year. In practical terms, this means the future price could lie somewhere between $66.98 and $134.66. Our latest daily update for Arista Networks includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for Arista Networks Inc. stock after losing 1.85%. The Arista Networks Inc. stock price fell by 1.85% on the last day, Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, from $120.35 to $118.12. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.15%, moving from a low of $116.66 to a high of $121.50. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and has increased by 7.6% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 6 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, and the risk will be slightly elevated over the next couple of days. In total, 14 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.69 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $133.57, while the lowest price was $59.43. Currently, the price is 11.57% or $15.45 below the 52-week high and 54.40% or $140.91 below the all-time high on January 15, 2018, when the price reached $259.03. Arista Networks Incorporated, ticker ANET, has made significant waves today following its impressive second quarter earnings report, which exceeded expectations with earnings of 73 cents per share, surpassing the consensus estimate by 8 cents. This validates the company's robust performance, particularly against the backdrop of rising demand for artificial intelligence-driven networking solutions as businesses increasingly adopt more sophisticated technologies. Additionally, Arista has projected a positive outlook for the third quarter, forecasting revenues above Wall Street's expectations. This optimism reflects strong demand for its networking equipment, which is crucial for advancing data center capabilities amidst a rapidly evolving technology landscape. The company's structural recalibration has been bolstered by its deep integration with tech giants such as Meta and Microsoft, alongside healthy cash flow and pricing power, despite the inherent risks associated with high customer concentration. Analysts are eyeing a target price of $130, supported by the potential for substantial earnings per share growth and superior margins. In the short term, These developments could drive ANET's stock price higher as investor confidence builds following the earnings beat and positive guidance. Over the long term, if the company successfully capitalizes on demand for artificial intelligence infrastructure, we may observe a sustained premium valuation, further solidifying its market position and attractiveness to investors. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned ANET a buy grade along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned ANET an overweight grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned ANET an outperform grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned ANET a buy grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 7th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup again assigned ANET a buy grade along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Arista Networks stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as strong sell. Conversely, for return on investment, the analysts express a rating of strong buy for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Arista Networks. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, and so far it has fallen by 4.14%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. There were also some positive signals issued, which might influence near-term developments. The stock of Arista Networks Inc. holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, providing a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $119.65. Conversely, if it falls, the stock will find some support from the long-term average at around $106.41. A breakthrough above the short-term average will generate a buy signal, while a decline below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 4 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 28 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal, 35 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 43 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Arista Networks. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $106.28 and $97.25. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this case, Arista Networks Inc. finds support just below today's level at $106.28. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $97.25 and $91.95. This stock displays average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $4.84 between its high and low, which represents a movement of 4.15%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.26%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Arista Networks, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued, or it may suggest that investors are anticipating high growth rates in the future. In other news, a next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 650 ten-thousandths of a dollar. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Arista Networks. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Arista Networks is at $118.62. If you don't own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a significant level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Arista Networks faces its first support level at $106.28. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Arista Networks from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Ulal Jaishri, who bought and sold 642,251 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 63.903. In total, insiders purchased 751,052 shares and sold 3,398,635 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $113.29, reflecting a decrease of 4.09%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Arista Networks stock a good buy? Several signals and indicators are pointing negative, which we believe will influence the development over the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we see that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity, suggesting that the price may rise during or by the end of this 3-month period. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 6th of August, we anticipate that Arista Networks will open higher by approximately $0.64, starting at $118.76. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.